Okay, we're continuing with this book here, Best Christian Songs, and just showing you the illustrations from some of the great music. This right here is from the theme song, the movie soundtrack from the movie Braveheart. This is one of the all-time great movies. It's all about Scotland. See, England was a brutal country, and it was King Edward I, and he's brutalized the Scottish people. The Scottish people had been separated from England. They're north of England by Hadrian's Wall, put there by the Romans. The Scottish people are really tough people. They've been Celtic, great fighters since their origin. And they fought off the British many times. And William Wallace was, just a regular guy. He came from relatively low birth, you would call it. Not nobleman in any sense of the word, but he was a great man. And he was pissed off, they had killed some people in his family, the English. And the English had brutalized the Scottish people. They were trying to intimidate them in that fashion. And that really didn't work so well with the Scots. That more just pissed them off. So William Wallace led the Scottish in, trying to keep their freedom from the English, from King Edward I. And eventually he was betrayed by some traitors, and the nobles wouldn't support him. But it is a magnificent story. Oh, and I can tell you, the movie is very historically accurate. I've read the history. It's never going to be 100% historically accurate, but it's about 98% historically accurate. There's very little wiggle room from the real truth of what happened, of what a great man William Wallace was. And all the Scots love him for good reason. So I would strongly recommend you see the movie Braveheart. I'm just going to link to the soundtrack. It's magnificent. I can tell you, it's one of the all-time great movies that I've ever seen. And it really captures, too, the relationship of the English to the Scottish people and to the Irish people. Okay? So it's magnificent. The soundtrack's magnificent. The acting's magnificent. The story's magnificent. It's great. And that's how it really happened, how it went down. Okay? It reminds me a lot like the movie about, USA versus England called Patriot. Okay? That's a great movie as well. All right, so anyways, I will link to it. And let me give you the other song here. I'm going to have one other song here. This one is called the theme from Romeo and Juliet, played by Jocelyn Music. Okay, so these two are a team. He plays the piano, she plays the violin, and it's just beautiful. So this is sort of romantic music, sort of love music. Actually, the soundtrack from the theme for Braveheart is primarily love music. Okay, there's other stuff in that whole soundtrack, but the part I'm linking to is mostly love music. Muran was his first wife. He later had an affair with the princess too. After Muran died, that's part of the movie, what happened to her. But anyways, this is a magnificent song, the theme from Romeo and Juliet. I'll put the links to both of these in the description below. Hope you enjoy them.